Hey, Alvin.
And Parapants?
We just watched Sakamoto Desu Ga, episode 10. What do you think?
I'm really gonna miss this show when it's over.
Yeah, it was great. First part of the show, he gets invited to this adult party, I guess, or a party with high or college students.
I think it's called a Gokuen, or
What, they have a name for it?
yeah. It's a name for a mixer.
Hmm. These two guys need a third person desperately because one buddy has to. I think he's hanging with family.
Yeah, they gotta match the number of boys with the number of girls. So
Hmm.
that's something I see a lot in animes when there's always a couple of guys begging some other guy to join them at this mixer because then they'll have an uneven count of men to women. And I don't know how common these are in Japan. I assume they're somewhat common.
I don't know anything about Japan. I just like their cartoons, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions. But that's how he gets invited to this thing, and I don't know why he introduces himself as Slopebook Sakamoto. That's probably some gag.
I know. There's probably some Japanese pun or inside joke.
Should have called himself Cockblock Sakamoto, because that's what he does. But to be fair, these guys are kind of dicks. Like,
Well,
I don't
they're
know.
they're competing for the girls' attention. You can't blame them
Yeah.
for that.
I mean, as the thing goes on, you realize the girls are just as shallow as the guys.
Oh. Why are the girls shallow?
No, did you see what they thought? The things they were thinking of them. Like at first, they didn't give a fuck about Sakamoto. They're like, "Who's this creepy guy?"
No, okay. For one thing, he's dressed up in a high school uniform. If I saw that these are college age people.
You'll make all the excuses for the girl. Well, they're
No,
like, he's like, "Well, I think I'm gonna take over my father's dental thing." He's like, "Oh, that's so mature."
Look, we want a man with prospects. Look, I quizzed the hell out of you when I first saw you.
Look, yeah, I was like Sakamoto. I'm like, I'm gonna explore the stars, and no, I wasn't. But like, yeah. So basically, these two guys are trying to get these chicks, and they bring Sakamoto. And I thought it was weird because this is the first time like he's not hanging out with anyone from his school. It's like these people who are older, and at first it was weird to see people who aren't impressed by his act. Like usually he charms people right away, so got a little tense for a second there, but he pulled through with some stuff. I mean, at first they were like, "Yeah, this guy's got no chance," but then when he started making time, they're like, "Oh, we gotta sabotage this dude." And of course, you can't fucking sabotage Sakamoto. He'll fucking win. But did you wanna say anything?
Women aren't shallow.
I didn't say all women were shallow. I said these chicks were shallow.
They're not shallow.
Really, these were very mature, respectable women
Yes, they were.
going out for some free fucking food, free drinks.
How do you know it was free? How do you know they didn't split it?
Uh, uh, the
You
end,
didn't
the
see
end
any
of this.
checks?
I didn't see them pulling out no cards. I saw everybody.
You don't know how they pay in Japan, so be quiet.
At the end of that part of the episode, it was those two dudes and all the food. Trust me, those dudes paid. Those dudes paid.
They probably ate all the food.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. But uh, I guess it was pretty fun. It wasn't as hype as the really good Sakamoto episodes, but it was okay. I don't know, that whole opera singing thing. Like, I don't know. What am I trying to say?
You're trying to say you're jealous as hell because you're not as cool as Sakamoto. Because Sakamoto can win all the ladies, and you obviously couldn't.
Why are you always trying to cut me down? See, you know what that is? That is you arguing from a position of weakness. Because whatever, I'll deal with you later. One thing that was weird, like they gave him some soda, and he drank it, and then they're like, "Ha ha, we fooled you. That was actually soda." I'm like, wait, he knew it was soda. What? I don't know if they thought they got over on him or what, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they were trying to make him. They were hoping he would belch during his song up at the karaoke mic.
I don't think one belch would be that bad. I mean, if you just turned your head to the side and you're like, "Oof, excuse me," then like I mean, unless it's some Japanese thing where like belching is just like really gross, but
Oh, it's really gross here too.
yeah, well, all I'm saying it was pretty weak, but yeah, it was okay. Anything else significant about the episode? There was a karaoke. He said he wanted to explore space.
Well, I
Um,
thought it was funny that you mentioned where's Sakamoto's family?
oh yeah, because it started off as Christmas. It was like a Christmas scene, and it's like it made me realize that, like, Sakamoto hasn't shown any family members yet, and I don't think he will. I don't think he has to. I just
Of
thought,
course, you know why,
you brought this whole thing up so you can go into your stupid ass fucking thing that nobody cares about. Go ahead.
Why are you so mad?
Because it makes me mad when you say this.
I don't know why. It's my opinion.
Go ahead, get it out.
The reason why you don't see Sakamoto's family is because he is a divine creature.
All right, we're done. Done with that. Next part of the episode.
You know it. You know he's not really human. Okay? He's not.
All right.
Remember, like at the mixer, he told the girls that his dream was to found a colony on another Earth-type planet so he can migrate human beings from Earth. He's there to deliver human beings into, I don't know, salvation, I suppose.
You got 2 more episodes to deliver on this crazy bullshit. If it doesn't happen, I don't want to hear this shit again.
I think the manga's still going. Okay, so you can't
Yeah, okay.
you can't say that I have to have confirmation within the next 2
You can't
episodes.
tell me that I have to back up my bullshit with facts.
I'm not. Look, I've given you a very solid argument as to why I believe
Checking out and
he
fading
is.
away. Go ahead, repeat it. Because go ahead.
He's not real.
All right, we're done.
He's not a real human being. Okay.
Next part of the episode, Hayabusa's family. Looks like there was his mom in that picture was like really hot. I thought that was Sakamoto's mom for a second because she had kind of like those slanty eyes.
Well, but Sakamoto doesn't have a mother.
Shut up. I guess Hayabusa's got like 3 siblings and like this tiny
Manlet of a dad.
Manlet dad. And then he's like, "Hey, I want to marry a rich girl, so you got to act posh." And so Hayabusa's like, "Fuck, I'm a thug. I don't know what I'm doing." And so he gets Sakamoto's help in this hilarious manner. I thought I didn't see that coming.
I gotta ask, what constitutes a thug in Japan?
It's like that Yankee. Is it Yankee?
Yeah.
Something key. You know, you got your school uniform. You walk around, and usually you have a pompadour, but I guess if you're Hayabusa, you can have like, cool blonde hair.
And side braids.
Yeah, side braids. But, you fucking look at people, you beat them up.
I mean, like, so there is no squabbling over turf, or there's
he did say, "This isn't my turf."
Okay, all right, but, like, they don't claim an area for illicit activities, right?
No, I think high school kids they might get into some stuff, but I think they just have turf. I think once they drop out, maybe they'll do some gang shit.
So it's like West Side Story type gang banging.
Never seen it.
You never saw West Side Story?
Isn't that a musical?
Yeah.
Musicals are gay.
Anyway.
Checkmate. But
except for Hamilton.
Yeah. All right. Well, they do the thing with the coat, and I thought that was fucking funny. But like, what confused?
What is the thing with the coat? You gotta explain that.
Oh no! Like they wear a huge coat, and Sakamoto's arms. Sakamoto apparently a big part of being posh is how you use your arms, and so Hayabusa's like, well, fuck, my arms are only good for punching. So.
Well, no, it's your table manners, how well you manage a knife and a fork.
Okay. Well, so Sakamoto gets behind him in a giant coat and he uses his arms, and totally fools this stupid chick into thinking that those are really Hayabusa's arms.
They make such a big deal over using a knife and fork in anime.
Yeah.
It makes me totally self-conscious now as to whether I'm using chopsticks properly.
Fuck it. What? How are they going to tell us how to use knife and fork when they use chopsticks? I use knife and forks the right way because I'm an American, and we write the rules.
Not that it's not that they're telling us how to use knives and forks.
Well, they tell each other.
It just seems so intuitive to me how to use a knife and fork. Like, how do you get that wrong? You stab and you cut.
Yeah, you stab and cut. You shove that shit in your mouth.
You pop it in your mouth. I mean, like, I guess there is which hand you hold the fork in. There's the continental style, I suppose. Like, you know what? I noticed that you eat this way. You cut with your right.
I don't even know which hand I cut with.
No, you cut. You use like a.
Well, you're left-handed, so you probably think the way I cut is straight.
No. Actually, I don't. Like you. I think that's the continental style where you cut with your right, and then you switch your fork from your left hand to your right hand.
What? I do?
Yeah, you do that. I've noticed that you do
Stop
that.
looking at me eat.
And like
I'm gonna be
apparently
fuck it up
you're
next time.
no, don't think about it. But apparently like Europeans have an issue with eating that way.
Oh well, fuck them then.
It's considered, kind of like uh it's considered kind of like a antiquated way of
They're just jelly because we're American and we're better.
No, well,
Sorry
actually,
if
it
you're
came from them at first.
if
But
if you're the one listener and you're not American. I'm
and
sorry.
now the proper way now, I guess, according to them, is to hold the fork in your right hand, cut with your left, I think,
Okay.
and then eat from, just keep the fork in your right hand. But frankly, I don't like it like that. I do like the switch over from hand to hand. I know it's, to some people, it's less efficient, but you know what? Fuck you. I mean, people already complain that we're fat in America, so why would you want to encourage us to get the food even faster into our mouths?
Well, you know what that means. If I go to a posh dinner, you got to get behind me in a big coat and cut my shit and put it in my mouth.
I gotta, cut your. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up the food with my bare hands and
No,
just shove
damn
it
it.
in there.
That's not what the coat's
Yeah.
for.
And apparently, like Hayabusa doesn't like escargot.
No, who would? You
You
know
know
what?
what? Escargot is great, actually. It actually does taste pretty damn good.
You know, I'm thinking and during that scene, I'm like, you guys eat like eel, pufferfish. I guess if it comes from the ocean, it's fair game. But like, they do eat a lot of weird shit over there.
Oh yeah, they eat pretty much the equivalent of sea snails.
Yeah, if it was a sea snail, he'd gobble that shit up. But he's like, oh shit, is that a garden snail? Ooh. But he did eat it, so give him some credit.
Yeah. I don't think you liked it though, but you know
No.
what? If you haven't eaten escargot, give it a try. It's
No,
pretty good.
fuck it. Go have a burger.
You've had it
No,
with garlic
no.
and butter. You've
When?
had it.
I don't remember having it.
You don't remember having it? Mustache Cafe? They used to have it there.
I don't. Why would I buy that? Why would I pay money for that shit?
For the experience.
Nope. So it turns out this chick is an extortionist. I don't know what she. I wish they would have explained her method of extortion.
You know what? Maybe those thugs were in her employ, because Hayabusa, he takes off with his gigantic jacket. Sakamoto's hiding beneath this jacket, and so the chick takes Hayabusa's dad and they walk another way.
She's like, can I just see you, just the two of me for a little bit?
Yeah, but the plan was to get Hayabusa's dad alone in the alley so she can get her thugs to
Really?
get money out of him. Yeah.
Well, hold on. I mean that. Well, I don't know. Did the dad pay for the dinner? You think?
Yeah, of course.
I guess.
See, she got the impression that the father had money because, he's treating her to a fancy dinner, and his son seemed very high class. But Sakamoto led Hayabusa to the alley, or he somehow Hayabusa and Sakamoto discovered the alley in which his father and his date were in, and the woman's thugs were trying to get money.
Were they? Because it looked like the dad and the woman were backed against the wall.
No, that's what they wanted you to think, but it was really, she was really getting her thugs to try to beat him out of some money.
That's kind of a dumb plan. Like, let me fucking
No,
pretend.
the whole point was to get Hayabusa in the alley to beat up the thugs.
No, I mean the extortion plan was dumb. Like, let me hook up. Let me find a rich dude, and have him take me to dinner and pretend that I'm rich, and then I'll find like three
It was a honeypot.
No, but like if you find a rich dude, you fucking string him along for a few dinners, and then eventually he buys you a car. Maybe you got to give him a little handy J or something.
Look, you know what? That is how real extortionism works with women. I don't know why this. I know, but this was expedient to have like a fight in an alley.
I know they need a fight right now. Just goes to show, and in the end, Hayabusa and his
Oh
father.
yeah, and you get pregnant. Usually, like extortion, women's version of extortion is you get pregnant and you string them.
I think that's too much work for Japanese women. They're like, fuck that.
No, that's universal.
No. Well, fortunately, Hayabusa and his dad go their own way in the end, and they're like, you know what? These hoes ain't loyal. And he's like, you're right, Dad. They aren't loyal. Let's go home.
Yeah, he's got a house full of women.
No,
I mean, it's a house
they-
full of guys anyway.
Are they all guys?
It's all boys, yeah.
I really like how two of the brothers look like Hayabusa and one just looks like the dad.
Yeah.
It's like a dog litter.
Yeah,
But
it did.
yeah, that was Sakamoto. Still a great show. Still funny as hell.
I want to see more of that Nemesis guy. I'm pretty sure
I do hope they
the
wrap stuff up.
penultimate episode and the last episode are going to involve this guy.
You're
Has
talking
to.
about the asshole that's got two divorces.
Yeah, the 30-year-old man that just shows up in high school randomly.
Well, they kept Hayabusa's scar, so I think they are keeping that in their pocket somewhere. But we'll see. We got 2 episodes left. All right, wrapping it up.